Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Steve here, aka Armington, and I have some more Super Monday Night Combat gameplay and commentary for all of you guys. This time, as you can see, we have a new map, Gun Mountain, and I'm also, as you can see, I am playing a new pro. Well, a new pro for me. He's been out since beta, since the beginning of time. But Cheston. So as promised, in the end of my last video, I said I would play someone else other than the tank, and I did. But I'm just going to put out a disclaimer right now. This is my first game ever playing as Cheston, and this is my first time ever even playing this map. So as you could tell, I'm sure from the beginning, I was a little confused. I didn't really know where the lanes were, but the lanes are on each side. So yeah, pretty easy to figure out once you get in there. Now, before I talk about the gameplay, I just want to mention something really quick. I felt bad because I hadn't done a video and I believe it's been about a week, and I wanted to explain why. Basically, right after I released my last video, like that night, I became really sick. I had a really bad fever, and that lasted for the next couple of days until about Wednesday of this week. And then, as I'm sure everyone knows, if you are a fan of the gaming community, Diablo 3 came out Tuesday, and I immediately picked that up, and I have been playing that with my friends a lot. Like, a lot. So, basically, all my free time, my buddies will be like, hey, let's play some Diablo. And I'll say, sure, why not? Because, it's a load of fun, it's a different pace. But don't worry, I'm still playing Super Monday Night Combat. This is actually my first game since Diablo came out. I don't plan on I don't plan on stop playing Super Monday Night Combat anytime soon. Alright, so don't worry. And also, and if you're wondering, I don't plan on uploading Diablo footage just because there's so much of it out there. Literally, like, every single YouTube commentator is doing Diablo, it seems like. So I'm just going to avoid that. Yeah. So along with the gameplay, firstly, like I said, this is my first game ever as Cheston. So don't expect spectacular gameplay in this. Luckily, I was going up against a team that wasn't particularly amazing. So they didn't, cream me too bad. I managed to hold my own somewhat effectively. So yeah. But this will be a good video for anyone who, if you're wondering some things not to do as Cheston, I think. You'll notice throughout the game, I burned myself with that barrel like 10 times. Just like throwing it into, like I thought I could throw it like around a wall, but I can't. So yeah, I just need to learn the detection on that barrel and whatnot, Things that will come in time. At the end of this game, I felt pretty, positive about Cheston. I thought he was pretty fun. I still plan on, having my quote-unquote main being the tank. It's just, I don't know, I just love the tank. Don't know what it is, but dude's my bro, my favorite. So yeah, I'm going to stick with him. Right now, I'm just trying to farm bots. If you don't know what you're doing, if you just farm bots, generally, you'll be okay. You can tell because for the most part, try to just farm bots, and I'm like in first place throughout most of this game. Like I said, I'm not going up against anyone especially amazing, but as long as you farm bots, you won't get underleveled too badly. So that's always my strategy whenever I play a new character, is to just try to stick to bot farming and taking out turrets and whatnot. Because like I've said in the past, killing bots and destroying turrets is what wins you the game, not going around and pew-pewing everyone, So something that not everyone knows, but I think as the game gets older, more and more people will realize, and hopefully, I've mentioned this a couple times, maybe Uber will implement something that just straight up says, before they can even play, hey, this isn't TF2, don't just try to kill people, make sure you're killing bots, make sure you're killing turrets. Another thing I want to mention, if you just saw in the corner there, you'll notice that turret was being upgraded. Now, I looked on the forums, and apparently that's a bug right now. Like, it wasn't, because it's not in the patch notes. I read the patch notes before I played this game. It wasn't in the patch notes, nothing about upgrading turrets. Yet, if you go up to a turret, as of right now, as of this recording, if you go up to a turret, you can upgrade it just like in the original Monday Night Combat. But everyone's saying that's a bug. You know, obviously, since Uber hasn't, as far as I know, officially announced anything regarding that, and it wasn't in the patch notes. So if it's not in the patch notes and it's new, it must be a bug, but it's a strange bug when you think about it. Like, what? Turrets can be upgraded now? Like, that seems like something that Uber would have to, like, straight up implement. But I don't know. People are hoping that it will, as you can see, I burned myself again there. People are hoping that, for the next patch, they will straight up say, all right, this is implemented into the game. It's now a new feature. You can upgrade your turrets. Woohoo. I personally hope that's the case, is that it will become an official game feature, upgrading turrets, because it adds something else to the strategy in the metagame that's not there right now. You know, upgrading, when to upgrade your turrets, perhaps early game and whatnot, can give you some sort of an edge, a tactical advantage, as far as, you know, your turret's going to be taking out their bots faster. So if you have a guy in your team who's dedicating all his money to turrets, upgrading turrets, and while someone else is dedicating all their money to the Annihilator, and the other person's dedicating all their money to maybe like getting bots or whatnot, I don't know. I'm just spitballing, throwing ideas out there, but it adds something else, some more strategy, and in my opinion, that is a plus. Alright, so let me explain my whole idea of how I play, crap, can't remember his name right now, Cheston. Thank you very much, brain. So, how do I play Cheston? Well, I play Cheston just off of how I see other play Chestons. And basically how I see other people fail as Cheston, most notably. You'll notice throughout this game I don't really use Rampage at all offensively. In fact, I don't think I once used it offensively. Just because from my experience, a lot of times I see Chestons rampaging into me or my allies and getting completely dominated, you know. I don't ever really see it. Occasionally it'll work out in their favor, but for the most part, it seems like Rampage, when used offensively, it might snag you a kill, but in the end, it just seems like it doesn't work. I mean, you could possibly get a ring out with it, sure, but again, anyone with a hover mobility, jetpack, whatever, chances are can get back up anyway, so I don't know. I generally favor to use it defensively, so for running away, I remember reading on the forums a little while ago that you can, like, jump Rampage again for some quick mobility, you know, a quick boost in speed or whatever. So that's mainly what I use it for in this game. I don't completely have it figured out yet, but yeah, basically I just use it for its mobility. That may be wrong. Maybe I should be using it offensively, and I just, like everyone else, uses it offensively but uses it poorly. So who knows? You know, you can let me know. Again, I will take any suggestions on how to improve my gameplay as Cheston, because like I said, I'm a complete noob with him, you know? Like, I have the tank down pretty well. Like, I'm comfortable with that. I feel like I am competent, and I could give advice on the tank if need be. But with Cheston, no idea. Also, I don't really use the family jewel at all. The only time I ever really use it is, again, for mobility, and I use it, I think, at some point towards the end of the game to kill an assassin, but I just feel like the machine gun, the Tommy gun, whatever it is it's just better. I don't know. Even though the accuracy is like crazy, like it just has the reticle. Just, you know, if you ever play chess, you know that you can really only pull the trigger for like 2 seconds before the reticle is just outrageously large. So, you know, you have to really tap the mouse button, tap the trigger or whatnot, so the reticle doesn't get too out of hand. And that's basically what I do throughout most of this game as Cheston. You know, throwing the exploding barrels. You can see right now I'm doing the Rampage to get away, but yeah. Another thing, first, let me mention on the map, you can see all those explosions. This map specifically added something new. I think they're called the Shelly Cannons. Something like that. Shelly Guns, Shelly Cannons. Something along those lines. I didn't actually know where they were as I was playing this, and I found them towards the end of the game, but they're on... they're lined up with the Annihilator. You can see it's straight ahead of me right now. Not anymore, but yeah, so they're on opposite sides of the maps, like dead in the middle. And what those do is they cost 750 coins or whatever, currency, and they just rain down, artillery on the enemy's half of the map, taking out bots and hurting pros and whatnot, as you saw earlier. So yeah, as you can see, I got killed by the assassin there. That sucked, but oh well. So as far as as you can see right now, again, just using the family jewel as with all other melee characters. If you have the melee weapon out and you press reload, you just lunge forward, and that's all I ever really use it for. Again, that could be wrong, let me know, but that's what I found is most useful. It's just mobility, and then sticking to the Tommy gun and roaring to build up my health regen and whatever else it does. I can't remember right now, but yeah, like I said, I'm no pro with Cheston. So we going for the Annihilator here. I believe we got it. Awesome. Go team. And right now I'm just going to go and pick up this money with my money magnet and take out this turret. Sounds like a good plan to me. Oh yeah. And just push on this other turret with my combat girl buddy here. Also, I'd like to mention, I am not playing with anyone. I'm solo queuing this game. Something that I very rarely do. Usually I'm always playing with at least 1 or 2, sometimes 3 other friends. But I recorded this game this morning. I had the day off. All my friends were at work. I wasn't, so I couldn't really play Diablo with anyone, So I figured, like I said, I felt bad. I hadn't released a video in a while. This would be a good time to get on SMNC, get some gameplay. I just wanted to, I knew this new map was out, so I wanted to get a video of this map. So I just said, all right, I'll play games until I get this new map or whatever, because I also had to go out and do some things. So, lucky for me, I managed to get Gun Mountain on my very first match, so that was awesome. And I remembered right before the game started, oh wait, I said I would play with someone else other than the tank, so I quickly switched to Cheston, and here you have it, fate unrolls itself in front of our eyes. So right now, I had no idea where Regenitol was on this map, so I keep on going all the way back to base. It is actually by where the Shelly cannons are and the gorillas are in the, yeah, I'm a gorilla, but the bouncer bot spawns and blackjacks and whatnot. So right in the middle there, well, not right in the middle, but middle, right, and left sides. You know what I'm talking about. If not, then I actually go there at some point in this game towards the end, I believe. And you can see with Money Magnet, I'm just picking up all this coin. So yeah, also on the topic of this patch, I believe right here do I die? Probably, I'm wicked low on health. Yeah. So on the topic of this patch, they didn't really do much in the way of balancing characters or pros. No one really got anything especially new. The most noticeable thing I saw was Leo's Mona Laser was changed again. It got a slight buff, not as big as the first one. So it got buffed, then nerfed. Now it's buffed again slightly to a little bit more damage and whatnot. But that was about it. There was some other things like with the tanks deploying. I think like his shields are higher now or something. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, nothing too major. I feel like, unless I missed something incredible. But also they added flare, so more costume. All flare is, it's just like, you would think it would be. It's just like, right now all they have are torso flare, so it's just like buttons that you put on your chest, which I feel like aren't really worth it. They're $1 each, and it's not like you can never actually see it. And I feel like when you see them, I mean, they're not that big, so I feel like it's not even noticeable really at all for anyone to see. So I personally don't think they're worth it. $1 for something that chances are no one will ever even notice. But hell, if you want to, support the game, give them $1, get a unicorn on your chest. I don't really care. That's a good idea, maybe. To the left of me, right there, you saw it briefly where that blackjack spawn was. That's where the Shelly cannons and Regenitol and whatnot are. So yeah, useful knowledge. Again, I just off of the one game that I played on this map, for the most part, I liked it. I I thought it was definitely fun. Just like Bullet Gorge and what's the other map? Locomoco Arena. The jungle's up top, which I like. I hate the jungle in downtown Spunky. I think that is just terrible. That is like the worst jungle ever. With those, holes in the middle that allow you to fall down to the bottom. And, on Annihilator fights, Chicky Canner will be there and just like knocking you all around and whatnot. And you can get ringed out by Chicky Canner. And like, that's just like, oh my god. I'm fighting the other team. I don't want to get killed by the freaking neutral, jungle monster. That's stupid. Right there is the Shelly Cannon. I don't know if I just didn't have enough money or whatnot, but yeah. As you can see, I'm using Rampage to, again, get out of trouble. And this is like the only time I use Family Jewel in the entire game offensively. I just grapple Assassin and end up killing her. And then I kill myself immediately. How about that? Wow. So, don't judge me. Yeah. That's why I don't use the Family Jewel. It just gets me in trouble. It just kills me. But yeah, that was stupid of me. Like I lunged right after I killed her, and I lunged right off the map. I don't know if I wasn't expecting to go that far, but don't do that. A takeaway that you can get from this video is don't lunge off the map. Not good. But anyways, yeah. Like I said, I really like this map, or I don't know if I said I really like it, but let me tell you, I really do like this map. Alright? I'm grabbing the Annihilator here, but the Shelly Cans I think are an interesting twist, something new, something else to spend your money on. I like new things. I like change if it's beneficial. Don't change things for the sake of changing things, but if you got something nice to add, then add it. Like, to be honest, I feel like upgrading turrets would be a really awesome thing to add. Yeah. So tell Uber, hey, keep that upgrading turret stuff in here, I feel like it must have been like a sneak peek or something. Like, I feel like there's no way they could accidentally put it in. I don't know anything about coding, so maybe it is as easy as just like someone mistyped a line of code and then all of a sudden, boom, turrets are upgradable. I don't know. But, the animation and all that crap is in there, so I think it's a positive. I think it should stay. Yeah. Right now I'm trying to find the Regenitol. I still have no idea what it is, where it is. So, and I didn't want to go all the way back to base because we were pushing them. So I'm just looking for it and roaring to regen my health while I can. I'm pretty sure Regenitol is right there where the Shelly Cannon is, but I guess I just don't see it because it's like on the other side. And, I'm too stupid to go and realize that. I don't know. My awareness this game was not up to par because I was listening to music. Normally when I play with my friends, we're talking to each other, so my awareness is a lot higher. But when I play by myself, no matter what game it is, really, I'm just listening to music and doing whatever. Playing all nonchalantly. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm not trying. I'm a try hard sometimes. And there's the Regenitol right there. You can see it. Yeah. And Tank, I believe that was Tank, just got the Shelly Cannons for us. So we're really pushing in here. Pretty hard. And also, throughout this game, I really did not spend my money. I think I was just, like, I was so, like, distracted by trying to learn the map and learn Cheston that I wasn't even thinking about buying bots or anything. I mean, I bought one jackpot because I was like, wow, I have a ton of money. But I did a really poor job of spending my money. So, again, don't take this gameplay as something to shape your own gameplay after, shape your own style. Because you really should not be modeling your play after this, I take no pride in my ability to play Cheston, but yeah. We just won the game, because Tank went in there, totally beasted it, and took out the money ball. So yeah, as you can see, we won. Pretty awesome. It was a decent game as Cheston, like I said, nothing amazing. For my next two videos, I already have them kind of planned out. One's going to be strictly a gameplay, analyzing the gameplay or whatnot. I don't know with which pro, but you guys will find out when that video comes. So, look forward to that. Also, another video, I want to talk about competitive gaming, my idea of competitive gaming, my history with competitive gaming, and what I feel about SMNC and how that can do competitively. So, yeah, a lot of competition. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Again, subscribe if you like the videos. Let me know how I can improve not only the videos but my gameplay. And yep, that's about all. Peace out. See you guys next time.